Hey everyone, it's been a while. This is Sheinata Carn-Hall of Reflections African Jewelry LLC. I hadn't made any videos in a while, so this is one of my first videos that I'm making in some years for my jewelry YouTube channel. And so I'm still going to be putting some videos together showing how you can mix my jewelry with different and create outfits. But I started making African clothes too, so I'm deciding on how I'm gonna put all of that different stuff together. So for this particular video, I bought a couple of pieces of a couple of materials, beads that I use to make my jewelry. And we all know that African jewelry is beautiful. It's a great way to express ourselves. A lot of the bright colors make us happy and joyous. And so I wanted to add another element to it. I wanted to share with you some of the different meanings and the patterns that's on some of the beads that I use to make my pieces. Some customers already know, some don't, so I'll just go through a few. Okay, this is one. This is a mask. And when I first started making my jewelry, I would come across a lot of African masks. Okay. Now this particular mask, you notice that it has an elongated head. This is probably a chief. The head is elongated. Now, if we look at this, think about the Pope. Doesn't the Pope wear a high hat like this? Think about Isis. Think about the hieroglyphics. Think about all of these different people that that were important in society. Now the Pope, he definitely got it from Africa and the Egyptians. This high hat, this high adornment that's on this mask, that represents connecting the chief, the wearer, with the higher realms, connecting him with the god and goddess energy. So you see this a lot in African tribal art. You also see in Egyptian art, in the hieroglyphics, you see them wearing lots of high hats. And so this high hat, this high piece, is this high head, this elongated head or hat. This represents connecting with the higher realm, the spiritual realm, and being connected with that in order to receive information, in order to receive visions, so that they can always make the right choices. So that's a mask of a king. Okay, and then we see another famous one, and this is the fertility goddess. And one of the things I can say about the fertility goddess, a lot of times you see the fertility goddess and she's depicted and she's naked. One of the simplest elements that one of the simplest ways that I can explain that is she's naked is because she's kind of representing that that fertility comes. You can be fertile, I guess, and create that out of nothingness. And when I say nothingness, I mean like just a concept, just a thought that comes into your head. You can manifest that to life. So she has nothing. She's just naked here. But she has all of the power that she needs to have to manifest the things that she needs to manifest in her life. And so that's one of the things that fertility goddess teaches us. She also teaches us to honor ourselves and our bodies and to honor them as a temple, and also to stay connected with the earth. This one kind of looked like well, that shape kind of reminds me, I'm Cherokee and African, so it kind of reminds me of a turtle too. And in African culture, the turtle stays close to the earth to stay grounded and connected. Okay, another one that we have is, this is the Sankofa bird. And this Sankofa bird got lots of spirals. You see spirals here. And the Sankofa bird, remember, the Sankofa bird means remembering who you are, remembering where you came from. And that can go as far as your ancestors or your family. That also can, it could represent on a spiritual level, on a deeper level, on a cosmic level, on a variety of different levels. So that's the other thing I like about working with African beads and African art. They have multiple meanings. They have, you know, they teach us a variety of different things, one particular object. Okay, so when I first looked at this, I was saying this could be the Sankofa bird. This also, if you wanted to, this could be a phoenix. No, the wings aren't up, but it could still be a phoenix. And so that's what some of the materials that I work with teach you too. That things can be shapeshifters. Things can offer us more than one reality. That we have more than one reality. That we're just not stuck on one plane. So, you know, I could go on and on about this, but that's a couple of things that I wanted to say. That it could be a Sankofa or it could be a phoenix with the wings down. It has shape-shifting abilities. And shape-shifting abilities means that it can transform into a variety of different things in order to find the truth. And the spirals always represent the circle of life. That's all we ever walk, a circle, you know, and we keep walking it on many different levels. And then the last one is Egyptian. And this is Isis holding up the sun disk with her wings out. Oh, another shapeshifter. This is Isis, or this could also be Ma'at, because Ma'at got the wings too. So and you also sometimes you see Isis, you see Hathor with the sun disk too. So that's three different energies, three different women that represent different abilities. Isis represents, she definitely balances her feminine energy. She definitely is a goddess. She's holding the moon up on top of her head because she's mastered her emotions. And so when you master your emotions, you basically can, you know, you can create whatever it is you want to create. Because a lot of times it's our emotions that kind of keep us separated from that. So this will be this bracelet will be a nice bracelet for someone who likes to create things, or someone who's wanting to manifest something, or just someone who's naturally attracted to it. I'm sure it'll help you in one way or another. So this is a few of my beads and materials that I have that have patterns on them that I use. The ones that I showed you today, besides the bangle, I haven't made into anything yet. But that's a brief video about some of the materials, some of the patterns that's on the beads that I use to make the jewelry. So it has healing purposes too. The pieces that I create, they're healing, they're therapeutic, they're beautiful, and they keep people happy. And I'm hoping that it keeps them connected and reminds them of what's simple and most important in life. I'll be making another video sometime soon. Thank you so much for tuning in to my latest video for my Reflections African Jewelry channel. See you the next video.